Sonny Boy for me is simply the most confusing anime this season, but in a good way. It's mysterious, dark, and nonetheless a weird anime that I'm so obsessed about right now. It isn't the most conventional one in terms of its premise and animation, but despite that, it manages to carve its own way to have a very interesting premise among the huge amount of anime released this season. Sonny Boy is undeniably the most interesting anime this summer season. Granted, it isn't the first time that an anime tried to take a different way in storytelling. It isn't that linear like other typical animes, but it is truly a welcome one nonetheless. What I mean about this is that it's one of those animes that revolve around mystery, where it doesn't give you the whole picture of what's really happening. It simply puts you right into the same shoes as the character who also doesn't know shit about what's happening. You are left to puzzle out the pieces as every episode progresses, uncovering the hidden secrets and rules of the world they are drifted in. It only gives us subtle hints about what is really happening, as we slowly understand each character, their power, and true nature. Now, in order for us to really be on the same page, let me tell you a brief synopsis, considering that not a lot of you are actually watching this right now. So I'm here to convince you that it's actually great. Now, the plot starts off with a group of students in a school which is somewhat trapped inside this empty void of darkness, where nobody knows how the hell it happened or how to explain it. It's like they're living in the static of time and space, or in a state of limbo. But conveniently for the students, after they got transported into this other dimension, they develop superpowers, coming in different varieties and uses. One has the ability to bend reality to its will, while the other one has the ability to buy anything from Amazon. We follow Nagara, an eccentric loner and awkward boy, a typical main character, who along with 36 students found themselves adrifted into this dark world. But unfortunately for Nagara, he doesn't seem to have possessed any superpowers, which is sus considering that he is the main character. Accompanied by another eccentric, rebellious, and free-spirited girl named Nuzumi, who's not fond of cooperating with others but found interest in our boy.
Nice.
Joining them is a group of angsty and a little in between sus and irritating but interesting cast of characters, as they uncover the reasons that led them to this situation, discovering hidden rules and connected worlds to try and find a way to escape and return back to their reality. Now on paper, it is kinda trying to be the Wonder Egg priority of the summer season, minus the disappointing special episode, mixed with an isekai premise with a dose of Steins Gate sci-fi genre and the angstine of Evangelion with a stench of depression. Truly, it is a complicated, dark, and mysterious story, to the point where it doesn't shy away from literally making us crazy. Like that scene where they are in a completely burnt island, but before we can ask how, it returned back to a healthy and flourishing island, like a texture pop-in with games on an outdated PC. But surprisingly, that is what intrigues me with the show and its mysterious aspect, especially on how it's good at building up worlds. Couple this with visuals that are just way different from what we see in anime nowadays. The animation kinda reminds me of the 90s-like anime style, with a hint of Masaaki Yuasa's art style with Japan Sings 2020 and Devilman Crybaby. But not by a lot, with the usage of the colors are bland but vibrant at times, but without a doubt for me works really great and fits in with the whole anime. Though it's kinda hard for me to pinpoint what era or art style this is, but there's something about watching Sonny Boy in this kind of art style that is just nostalgic for me. It is not that striking or the best in the industry. Like quote me again, it's not conventional, but it really fits in with the whole mood and the aesthetic direction that Madhouse decided on this anime, which I totally am crazy about. But what souls me into watching this show is how great it is with intriguing the viewers on what's coming up next. It makes you want to understand the world and uncover the mystery lying in plain sight. And even little aspects such as the use of sound and ambience in this anime are just brilliant. Like I remember watching the first episode from start to finish, where I was like, where's the music or the ambient sounds rolling in the background? But I soon realized that it is quite genius because it immerses the viewers to feel and experience the void of emptiness that the characters are in, where every glass shattering feels impactful and eerie at times. And only after they found a way of getting out of this dark place, where we finally got a glimpse with the sound of the ocean, and a banger ending song started playing. While these are just subtle elements of the show, but if you really think about it, it's an amazing piece of artistic treat where it expands around the atmosphere that the anime is aiming for. Now I love me my sci-fi mystery anime a lot, and Sonny Boy seemingly scratches that itch I'm looking for this season, which is plagued by a lot of isekais for some reason. It's interesting, intriguing, and cryptic, which if you're like me, who loves mystery and sci-fi elements packed in my anime, then this is totally for you. But if you are someone who rather wants to see fights considering that it has superpower in its genre description, or someone who's wanting for some top tier visuals, then sorry to disappoint you, but this anime isn't aiming for all of those, but rather it captivates us through its story and mystery. It involves a lot of character dialogues, understanding their world, paying attention, and not understanding some shits. But it certainly pays off in its own way, despite being a sci-fi mystery anime, and it also has a bit of suspense in it. Overall, the story is faring up to be great, in which this anime would totally be a contender for the best anime this season, if it manages to stick its landing. But I'm hoping it will continue to intrigue me from start to finish as it's shaping to be right now. And as what is shown by far, it is totally worth recommending to watch Sonny Boy. It's worth giving a try despite its difficult entry point for some casual anime fans, who is not into giving a lot of attention to every small details of the anime they are watching. It is shaping to be one of my favorite anime and totally a great contender among shows that are also fan favorite this season. But what do you think? Is Sonny Boy on your list of shows this summer season or not? Comment down below on what's your opinion about the show. I'm also eager to know what are your thoughts about Sonny Boy. I do read all your comments and would love to chat with you as well. But with that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you like this new series I started. I know it isn't the most original of all the contents I can come up to, but I really do like talking about anime and whatnot, so I hope you will all support my humble channel. And please do like and subscribe, and follow me on my social media accounts. I do post from time to time. And turn on the notification button to get notified as soon as I upload another video. See you on the next one. Bye bye.
本当にごめん。でも違うんだ。つい